is Russ. Yeah, I'm back on the road again. What's the weather? 28 degrees out right now. Yeah, it's getting cold again. Yeah, it's up and down, right? Yeah, so the heater's kicking in once again. Hey, anyway, I had mentioned that I was expecting 2 other e-bikes coming in. Yeah, they showed up. Interestingly, they showed up a day early. They were supposed to show up on a Tuesday, showed up on Monday early afternoon. Yeah, surprised. Both bikes showed up at the same time, came in by FedEx, so I should have no complaints, right? Yeah, that's not the case. Well, let's put it this way. The boxes did not come in damaged, but the 2 bikes were left outside in front of my garage, standing up vertically. Yeah, I didn't even know the FedEx guy was there, you know. But, yeah, he must have pulled up on our driveway, stood the 2 bikes up vertically, and leaned it up against the garage door. Well, not on the door, around the edge of the frame, just before the door. Why would you stand them up vertically? I mean, these boxes have stuff on it that says, this end up. You think this guy doesn't know those are bikes? I mean, does he put his bikes up vertically? Yeah, I don't think whatever the box says makes any difference. They will not pay any attention to it. Yeah. I mean, when they stack it in the truck, I've seen them vertically, so they're bouncing around in the truck vertically. When they take it out, they put it vertically because they can grab it. You know, they can grab the narrower end, you know, and then just put it down. Now, I'm sure they don't put it down gently either. So it's a good thing that these companies have good packing ability where they can pack the bikes to the point where they don't get damaged. Now, some bikes do get damaged. I have had a couple bikes have some damage when it was shipped to me. I think the second bike I ever got was from Engway. Yeah, the second bike I ever got for a review was from Engway, and yeah, they damaged the front fork. I had to change the fork out. Yeah, I tell you, you can't win sometimes, you know. And it took a long time to get that fork too. They actually had to ship it from China, and that took forever to get it. So I had the bike, but I couldn't do the review for, I don't know, a good month and a half or 2 months before I was able to actually do it. I mean, you can't ride the bike with a damaged fork if it's you know, caved in. So yeah. Anyway, put in the comments below, have you had many damages to products shipped to you? Now, I know a lot of us get products from Amazon, right? I haven't really had anything damaged from Amazon. People have had things stolen. You know, my friend told me that, you know, even if those bikes are still hanging out there, the chances of someone stealing it is pretty slim. That's pretty much true, unless they come with a big pickup truck or a full-size van. They're never going to fit that box of the e-bike, you know, in a regular car. You'll never be able to get it out of there. And a lot of times these, what they call porch pirates, they're looking for easy target things, you know, small packages they can grab and run. So far, we've been pretty lucky. We haven't had anything stolen off of our porch, you know, from Amazon. But we also do something that's a little differently. My neighbors and I, if we're not home and a package shows up, because we all have Ring-type cams, if not Ring, some other brand. So, you know, the minute somebody walks up onto our property, we pretty much know it. And if they're expecting an item or something, you know, so they know to look out for it. So when it goes off, then they're not home, what they'll typically do is they'll send a text out to us and say, hey, can one of you guys pick up the package? And I do the same thing as well. And I say, hey, something came in, I'm not home, can you pick it up? I can't do that for an e-bike, of course, but, you know, for anything like an Amazon package. So we've kept our products safe that way. You know, you should try to institute that. You know, if you have neighbors you trust, you know, if they can pick up the package for you. That, you know, that only works, like I said, if you have some type of camera system. And many people have Ring cameras now, your doorbell thing. So it's a motion sensor, right? So it sets it off. But yeah, I was just thinking that, you could put fragile, you can put whatever, this end up, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because they're going to damage it anyway. You have to really pack things very well now for it not to be damaged. I mean, I told you about, the UPS driver who just took my e-bike and, went right over the top of somebody else's box and smashed it. He says, oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, it looked like a pillow or something in there, so obviously it wasn't damaged, I don't think. But what if it wasn't? What if it was something more fragile? It would have been crushed. Yeah, I mean, you're talking 100-something pounds going right on top of that box. It just kind of slammed right onto it. Pack your stuff very well, is what I'm saying. If you're going to ship anything, pack it really well. Keep it away from the edges of the box, sides of the box and stuff, because they'll crush it. Yeah. Kind of packing materials I really hate the most, peanuts. I haven't seen peanuts in a long time. Do they still use those things? You know what I'm talking about, right? It's the styrofoam peanut type stuff that gets all over the place. Nobody likes that stuff. I don't know what they use nowadays. I know some people will pack it with just paper, like craft paper or something, to kind of cushion it a little bit. I've done that with like U.S. mail packages. Like if I'm sending something via U.S. mail, I've done it that way. But anything that goes through UPS or FedEx or anything that has a big truck kite carrier thing like that, yeah, you gotta be careful. Those guys don't watch out for anything. All right. Anyways, I'm on my way as I usually am. Yeah, I really wanted not to go, but I'm telling you, I'm bored out of my mind staying at home. So I have to get out, and I don't know where else I can go that doesn't cost me a lot of money. I mean, it's going to cost me money, but it won't cost me as much as other places I go to. Oh, by the way, many of you commented on the Golden Corral video, telling me that the Golden Corrals near you are kind of filthy and disgusting. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I've been to other Golden Corrals before. This is not the only Golden Corral I've ever been to. Ours is pretty good. Actually, it used to be a, what was it called before? It was Old Country Buffet. Yeah, it actually looks like an Old Country Buffet. And then they converted it to Golden Corral. And so it looks nice in there. Overall, it's pretty clean in there. The only thing I noticed on that video was that their cabinets were always open, underneath the food. I don't know what they keep there, maybe more serving things or something. I don't know, but every time I walked by it, I saw the cabinet door would be open. I don't know why. Yeah. First off, it's probably a hazard if you kind of keep it open. Somebody could bump into that. But other than that, yeah, it's ultimately relatively clean. They do provide, at least this one, they do provide plastic gloves, really thin plastic gloves that you can take and use that when you're using the serving utensils. I use it. Not everybody does. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you think about it, people are eating, they're licking their fingers, and then they're using their hands to grab serving utensils. Yeah, not good. We've even gone so far as this, like at the Vegas buffets. My sister and I went to the Vegas buffet last year. We went to Bacchanal, and I think we went to, I can't remember what it was. It was an all-you-can-eat lobster buffet. Maybe you saw that on the Russ is Right channel. They didn't have any type of thing to protect your hands, but we had the alcohol stuff, right? Like these things, the alcohol bottle things. So my sister had that, and she had wet wipes type of things. So we had that, and we would, after we used their serving utensils, we would wipe ourselves down before we started eating again. But yeah, people don't have any hygiene when it comes to stuff like that. And I don't know who was it that told me that Maybe it was Bernard. Read his comment, okay? He said after he saw people going to the washroom and never washing their hands and going back to the buffet line, that was the end of that for him. He was not doing buffets anymore. Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, people are sometimes a little disgusting. Anyway, so why did I go? I mean, people have asked me, why did you go back, right? Yeah, I wonder that myself sometimes. Why did I go back? Now, I figured I'd give them a fair chance. You know, I didn't give them the best review when I did it on the Russ is Right channel. I figured, well, let me see if they can redeem themselves, if it was just a one-off type of thing or whatever. I mean, they were better, right? But not perfect. I mean, I think the biggest issue is replenishment. They didn't replenish things when they should have replenished things. And as things are sitting out there for a while, they tend to dry out. Yeah. So, and of course, the time of day that I went may be later, but my feeling is if you're open in those hours and people come, you've got to give them at least decent food. You can't just leave the old stuff out there forever and say that's all you get. That's because you came late, you know. Yeah, there's got to be better ways to deal with things at buffets, but I don't know whether we'll see that out of Golden Corral. Golden Corral doesn't have the best reputation, by the way. Okay. All right. Anyways, I'm here. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate it. I do kind of look forward to our little talks every day. All right. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Put some comments in the comment sections below. Let me know your feeling on dealing with these serving utensils. I mean, it doesn't have to be a buffet. It could be anywhere. You know, other people touch things and they don't wash their hands. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting. But what are you going to do if you're going to go to those places? That's what happens. All right, anyways, I'll talk to you guys next time.